Jimmy Cliff died on 24 November 2025. According to his family, the cause of death was a seizure, which was then followed by pneumonia. From a small village in Jamaica to stages around the world, this is the story of Jimmy Cliff, the man whose voice carried reggae beyond island shores, whose songs became anthems of hope and resistance, and whose influence still resonates today. Born James Chambers on 30 July 1944 inches, the Somerton district of Street James, Jamaica. Over 8 decades, he would become one of the few Jamaican artists awarded the Order of Merit, join the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and help spread reggae's message globally. In this documentary, we'll trace his early life, his rise to fame, the struggles and triumphs, his music and film work, his lifestyle, his net worth, and the lasting legacy he leaves behind. Growing up in rural Jamaica, Jimmy's childhood was modest. According to his official website, when his mother was pregnant, she was so large that neighbors expected triplets, and there's a touch of mythology in his beginnings. He began writing songs while still in primary school. At around age 14, he moved to Kingston, the capital, adopting the stage name Jimmy Cliff. In those years, the sound system culture in Jamaica was flourishing, and young Jimmy absorbed ska, rocksteady, and the early roots of reggae. His first major local hit came with the single Hurricane Hattie. It was a sign of things to come, a musical voice emerging from adversity, rural beginnings, and a desire to transcend. This foundation would shape his musical identity. Reggae infused with soul, ska, and global influences. In the mid to late 1960s, Jimmy Cliff began to reach beyond Jamaica. He signed with labels such as Island Records, and he spent time in the UK, absorbing different musical influences and working to bring Jamaican music to the world. One milestone was his album Wonderful World, Beautiful People. But perhaps the most pivotal moment came in 1972 when he starred in the film The Harder They Come. The soundtrack and film introduced reggae to a global audience and cemented his place as more than just a recording artist, as a cultural icon. Songs like Many Rivers to Cross and You Can Get It If You Really Want became timeless. As the 1,970 seconds progressed, Cliff's popularity spread across Africa, South America, and Europe, even if the US market proved more elusive. His induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2010 underlines the global respect he earned. What made Jimmy Cliff's music different? For one, his ability to merge roots reggae with soulful melodies, universal themes of hope, struggle, redemption, and joy. He wasn't limited to one audience. Take Many Rivers to Cross, a deeply personal yet globally resonant piece. Critics call it one of his finest songs. Then there was Vietnam, a protest song whose simplicity hides its depth. Bob Dylan once described it as the greatest protest song ever written. On the film front, The Harder They Come not only starred Cliff, but helped shine a light on the social realities of Jamaica and the music industry. Across decades, Cliff didn't rest on past glories. In 2012, he released Rebirth, his first major album in years, produced by Tim Armstrong, winning a Grammy and landing on Rolling Stone's 50 Best Albums of 2012. Thus, his career spans from early ska to modern reggae fusion, showing adaptability, longevity, and relevance. Jimmy Cliff wasn't just a musician, he was an actor, an international ambassador for Jamaican culture. His role in The Harder They Come is iconic, the film itself regarded as a landmark in Jamaican cinema. He appeared in other films, Club Paradise, Marked for Death, among others. Beyond entertainment, his influence reached other artists. Covers of his songs and collaborations across genres from rock to pop to punk. That cross-cultural reach helped reggae break down boundaries. In many ways, Jimmy became a symbol of Jamaican music, of global understanding, of hope and resistance. His music has been used in films, commercials, sampled in modern songs. His reach continues. Behind the stage, lights, and the records, Jimmy's life had its own journey. Raised in Jamaica, he witnessed rural life, urban migration, cultural change. He once described going back into the ghettos where he grew up as part of staying grounded. He briefly embraced Rastafari, then converted to Islam. Later, he described himself as having a universal outlook and declared, "Now I believe in science." Family has been important. He has children. His daughter Lilty Cliff, son Aiken Cliff, and is also father to actress divided by singer Nabia B. He emerges as an artist who never forgot his roots, yet looked outward. He talked of music as a way to uplift people, to encourage them not to give up. Lifestyle-wise, he continued to tour, perform, and create even later in life, showing dedication to his craft and a love for performance. Now, let's address his net worth and financial legacy, while keeping in mind that many figures are estimates. Sources vary. One site, Celebrity Net Worth, estimated Jimmy Cliff's net worth at around $10 million. Another source gives up to $18 million as of 2025. Why the variation? Factors include royalty streams from songs, film revenue, live performances, label deals, and his long career spanning decades. Key revenue streams likely include songwriting and publishing royalties. His songs continue to be played, covered, licensed. Album sales and streaming income. Touring and live shows. He toured globally. Film roles and associated soundtrack contributions. Merchandise. Special editions. Licensing deals. While $10 to 18 million might not place him among the ultra-rich entertainers, for a reggae artist from Jamaica across multiple generations, it represents a significant achievement and, importantly, a legacy asset that continues beyond the individual. From his perspective, the value wasn't just financial. As he said, "If my music can uplift someone to make them want to live a better life and not give up, that is a big success for me." So while we can talk numbers, for Jimmy the impact mattered just as much. Jimmy Cliff's legacy is rich and multifaceted. Awards and honors. He was awarded Jamaica's highest civilian honor, the Order of Merit, OM. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2010. Grammy Awards. His album Rebirth, 2012, won a Grammy for Best Reggae Album. Impact. He helped bring reggae to the world, globally recognized as one of the pioneers of the genre. His music has been covered and referenced by artists across genres. Culturally, his story connects Jamaica to the wider world. Migration, diaspora, identity, hope. Why he matters. Jimmy Cliff's story is not just that of a musician, but a cultural bridge. He rose from a humble Jamaican village, embraced global influences, told human stories, performed for large audiences, and stayed committed to his roots. His voice, his songs, his film work they live on. As younger artists explore reggae, ska, roots, and fusion genres, they walk the path he helped widen. In his own words, "I still haven't written my best song, a reminder of the ongoing journey." So, what can we take away from Jimmy Cliff's life? That humble beginnings do not preclude global influence. That music can be a force for joy, resilience, and change. That staying true to identity while being open to new horizons can create something timeless. That financial success is part of the picture, but legacy, impact, and meaning matter equally. With an estimated net worth between $10 to 18 million and a career spanning more than 6 decades, Jimmy Cliff stands as a reggae legend His songs will still be sung. His message will still be heard. Thank you for joining this journey through the life of Jimmy Cliff. We hope this story inspires you to explore his music, to reflect on the power of hope, and perhaps to cross your own many rivers. Remember, wherever you are, if you believe you can get it, you really can.